we're the Girardi Sisters from El Rancho. Welcome to My Sister Can't Cook. And in case you don't know which sister that might be, we try to keep her in the middle for safety purposes.
No knives.
No knives, nothing sharp around her. We went this April to New York City, and again, really, the only reason we go to New York City is to eat, because they have a lot of restaurants there. And we spent a ridiculous amount of time in Little Italy, and today that's what we're going to dedicate our show to. Sister Rika, who is the dessert queen of our family,
extraordinaire, aficionado,
yes, is going to show you how to do some desserts today. So we are here to be her little slaves while she bosses us around. So Rika.
But let's clarify something first about the Little Italies that we went to.
Well, there's two Little Italies
that we're aware of. Anyway.
Yeah, there might be more.
There could be.
We went to the Little Italy in Manhattan, and that used to be, I think, 34 blocks. It used to be absolutely huge. Now it's only about it's about maybe 4 blocks.
4 or 5. It's real small.
It's very small, and it's kind of become touristy. So we went across the way, and we went to the Little Italy in the Bronx, and
we did not see J-Lo, however.
Yeah, she wasn't there.
We saw every
She's not
cute
Italian
firefighter in the world.
Yes. Oh God, what was his
Cheryl
name?
followed him around.
Joe something. Anyway, and so
he was at the fire station right by the Yankee Stadium.
Okay, so where did we end up then in Little Italy in the Bronx?
We
were
ended
at Arthur's
Avenue.
Arthur's Avenue, and that is the place to go if you want true Italian food, groceries,
and the people, the little Italian grandmas that are this big, speaking. You can't really call it speaking because Italian. You just yell what you want. So it's a great experience.
And that kind of brings us to another thing. We had this really huge show plan. We were going to have lots of meat and cheese, and our mother ate it all.
So we went home with her, and we're planning the show, and she gets this deer in the headlight look like. And Rika said, well, do you have it at your house? Well, I did. Well, where is it now? And she looks at each of us like she wants to blame it on one of us. And she said, well, I ate it. And so Cheryl said, well, how much of it did you eat? We're talking for 10 people, and this is the mother that eats no fat, no anything unless it has a great nutrition.
We're talking mortadella, we're talking salami, provolone, mozzarella.
Everything. She ate it all. She ate everything.
The only thing we do have left is the big, long pasta that we bought because it was at Cheryl's house. So it's safe.
So it's
because I don't cook, so therefore
it was
safe.
okay. It was okay. So anyway, today
hi Mom, thanks for that.
Yeah, thanks for ruining our show. Anyway, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna make tiramisu, and we're going to make cannolis, and those are things that everything that we have here we bought at the local groceries here. So that makes it really simple for everybody that's cooking. You can make this. It's here. It's available. Right. So all right. So we're gonna start with tiramisu. And Cheryl, what you're going to do first, we have to take 3 egg yolks, and we're going to put them on a double boiler, and we're going to cook them. We're going to beat them.
Where's your pan for the double boiler?
I already have it on the thing. We're gonna beat them with a little bit of sugar, and we're gonna cook them until they kind of turn an ivory color.
So do you want me to put it in this bowl, because that's what you're gonna put in your water bowl? Okay.
So, and then Savannah, what I need you to do is take the 4th egg.
Oops,
and
I did that wrong.
Great, Cheryl. Egg yolk.
Oh, you ruined
rinse that bowl. Rinse that bowl.
Cheryl's ruined the whole dessert.
I know.
That's why she
had her start.
Terrible.
Don't get your yolky self on me.
Okay.
Okie
Yeah.
Wait, you have to make sure it's...
Is that a song?
Okay, there you go.
Get that.
The ingredients in tiramisu are they're really very simple. It's eggs and sugar. We're going to put Marcella in ours. It's an alcoholic item, but if you don't want to put Marcella in it, that's fine. You don't have to. You can,
you can add just vanilla.
Right. You don't have to do it.
Peppermint. Just kidding. Not peppermint. What do you want me to do with this 4th egg? You said.
Did you put all? Oh, this.
That's
here.
You said with the 4th egg you need,
and then I need 1 egg white in here, and you're gonna beat the egg white, and you're gonna make it kind of fluffy.
Here, Cheryl, use your fingers. Get the egg white. You're already gross.
And then, Savannah, why don't you put 3 tablespoons of sugar in her bowl right here for her?
We're just keeping the white on this one.
Yeah,
right?
just the white.
And so we're just gonna pitch the yolk.
Yeah, just.
Oh, I had to do that.
Oh, hair.
Could have saved it
there,
for my
lady.
hair, but...
Where do you want this to go now? To the oven and to be whisked?
Yes.
I'll go whisk. Where's your whisker? Is it over there or beaten with your beaters?
There. I've got my beaters there, and you can
So
do
you have
that.
3 yolks, and what else did she put in there?
3 tablespoons of sugar.
Okay.
Okay. So then, she's gonna. You know what? Why don't you use the
The hand. Do you have a?
use the beater or the whisk, and then hand me the blender, and then Cheryl's gonna take this 1 egg white, and she's going to make it.
Here's your blender, sister.
Okay.
I'm gonna beat it till it's stiff.
Beat it.
Bad.
And then while she's doing that, I'm going to get the mascarpone cheese, which I don't know why it's way over there because I need it over here.
Rika, is it better to chill or to have that mascarpone at room temperature? Or does it
It
matter?
doesn't really matter on the mascarpone. And the thing about the tiramisu, it's really a dessert that you make the day before or early in the morning for that evening because it tastes so much better if it's set and all the ingredients can kind of blend together.
So you want these eggs to look like they're scrambled or just kidding? Gee, she's not very funny.
I get good.
Yeah,
She's not very
scrambled.
funny.
Scrambled eggs is not good. That's only good if you're making. You know, my husband actually cooked dinner for me the other day.
And what did you have?
He made scrambled eggs with artichokes, and it was actually really good. But it looked like green eggs. I mean, it was green eggs. It was green eggs. It was like green eggs and ham. Yeah,
Yucky.
yeah. It was kind of like, oh, I can't look at it or eat it. But
Okay,
anyway.
so mascarpone cheese is similar to like a cream cheese, right?
Right, it's similar to cream cheese. You can find it in the cheese section of any of those local stores, and it's just it's not quite as firm as cream cheese, and it's just a nice.
This is a nice texture.
Yeah, and it's real mild. It's not. It's milder than cream cheese because cream cheese, has kind of a little bit of a
bite to it.
So I'm gonna take this out.
Do you need that bowl?
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and put it in this bowl.
Now, did we even have tiramisu? I would say probably is one of my all-time favorite desserts.
Right.
So whenever we go somewhere, if tiramisu is available, I'll usually order it. However, I haven't come across many places that make it to my liking.
Right.
So
a lot of people make it a lot of different ways. So the thing about this dessert is that if you're not going to use the marsala, you could use something else until you figure out what you like the best. But the nice thing about it is it's a really pretty, very simple dessert. You don't have to bake it. You're only cooking the eggs on the double boiler, so it's real easy that way. How are you doing over there, sister?
I don't know what color. I think you're looking for more of a lighter color.
Yeah,
Right.
a little bit lighter.
And you stir constantly.
Yeah, because if you don't stir your eggs, then they'll scramble, and we don't want scrambled eggs. So how are you doing on your?
it's coming along, just a little bit of
Okay.
time. But I think what we did do is, I think we pretty much managed to hit every bakery as we were walking down the streets of
Oh
New
yeah,
York City.
And when we were in the Bronx, we started on one side of the street and we went down and we were there kind of early, so nothing was kind of really open yet. I mean, we were there at 10 and everything was still just barely coming alive. And then we went into this little gift shop, and there was a gentleman there, and I can't remember his name, but he was so kind, and he was telling us everything because we don't know, we're tourists. And he was telling us where to go, and he said, yeah, you have to go to Arthur's Avenue, you have to, see the shop. And what it is like a big warehouse. You walk in, and you have all these different vendors that have been there for
many years.
For many years, and you've got people selling dishware, certain dishware that goes with
Rika?
cooking Italian. Yeah,
Can you look at this, please?
a little more.
Okay, because it's like sticking and thick.
Okay.
Well, the dishware, and then there was a whole
Cigar
meat market.
Yeah,
That you could
there
get.
were rolling cigars there, and then there was tell them about the people in the back that we saw. The gentleman. There was a gentleman back there, and he has a huge deli counter. You're probably good, sister.
Probably 20 feet, 30 feet is his deli counter. That's his whole operation.
Yeah.
And he probably has behind his deli counter maybe a 4-foot span back behind him. So all his goods are out there. His homemade mozzarella, all his different types of cold cut meats.
Right.
And we just stood there in awe and amazement. And he was really kind and gave us samples of anything that we wanted.
Yeah.
And we're just really excited that we were so excited to be there and trying all their products.
I'm adding a little bit of the Marsala wine.
How much are you adding?
It calls for 1/3 of a cup, so I'm going to add half of that 1/3 of a cup here, and then I'm going to take the rest of this, the 1/3 of a cup and some coffee, and I'm going to mix those together, and that's what I'm going to put my lady fingers in. Now, how's your egg white over there? Are you done?
Seemed to take forever.
Oh, that'll work.
Soft.
That's
Okay.
perfect.
Yeah,
Okay, so if you're not familiar, these at your local grocery, you can get these lady fingers. These are really soft.
And tell us what
And
you
she
did
ate a
with
whole
one
package of them last night.
I
For
had
her
to
dinner.
taste them to make sure that they were
The whole
good.
package,
The whole
because you
package.
never know, one side might not be as
So
good
now
as the
we only
other.
have 3 packages instead of 4.
So we might not have enough, but it'll be okay. So yeah, try to get the soft ones. That way, if you're making the dessert at the last minute, the soft ones will absorb faster because you can get the really, really
They're
hard
real
ones.
crisp. And what
Yeah.
happens is if you only can find those, if you make that the night before, then all that liquid soaks into the lady finger, and it eventually will become soft.
Right. So it just depends on when if you're the last minute, get the soft ones. If you know that you're gonna have a little bit of time,
Get the really crispy hard
you know, if you're
The croutons. Just get croutons.
Exactly. Yeah, just put
Easier.
croutons in there. Yeah, definitely.
Where do you want to soak those in? What container?
What you're gonna do, you just get a little bowl or a flat, like my flat
like a plate. Maybe.
plate.
Yeah. A flat plate.
Flat plate.
flat
And you're gonna just use some coffee. You can use espresso. You can use.
Hey,
you know
what
what
are
I'm
you-
using? I'm using day old coffee because it kind of
Scooch.
gets.
It does get stronger.
It gets stronger, and so she's just gonna take some of this coffee. Well, I guess here, and she's gonna take a little bit of the Marsala wine, and she's gonna mix it in there, and then.
Cheryl.
I'm all about the fingers. I love
I'm kind of letting the eggs cool before I mix them in with everything else
Holy
because I don't
criminy.
Grandma,
I can
you
smell it.
cannot have this dish. There's alcohol
Yeah.
in it.
Okay, so we're just gonna soak these and assemble them into the pan.
Right, and what I have here is a springform pan. I have a square one because the nice thing is you can, if you don't have this, it's fine. You can just use it in a regular dish and then scoop out. But the nice thing about this, or a round one, is you can line the ladyfingers
Oh,
around.
to make it pretty and presentable.
Right, and then you put the filling on the inside and then you let it set. So we're gonna go ahead and
So she and I are going to dip and fill.
yeah, and what you want is you want the outside part. See, there's the inside part.
Okay. So that goes towards the
And my
pan.
favorite was the outside part, by the way.
No, that goes.
Yeah,
on
it goes
outside.
on the outside like this.
Pretty side out.
Pretty side out.
Pretty side out. So I'm just gonna keep stirring this to kind of cool it off a little bit, and then I'm gonna add the. I'm gonna incorporate
These are
the
soaked up a lot.
cheese and the other egg that we
Start
whipped up.
there so we can get the corn.
Really, Cheryl? I wouldn't have been able to figure that out.
Well,
to put it right
I
up
don't
against
think it's
each
very
other.
Pretty.
Here.
Sib,
I was trying to make it pretty. She's bossing me. I'm not
you're
being
not
bossed.
really about the whole decoration thing.
Yeah,
so.
you're
Oh,
about
look.
just slap it together, eat it.
Exactly.
Is there something wrong with that?
Got to be about presentation.
Yes.
You eat with your eyes as well.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was thinking
Okay, a
that.
little more Marsala.
Okay. Here, give me, and then I'm gonna take.
Hey, you can't take her stuff.
Yes, I can.
Can you? We're gonna need another package, Rika.
Okay.
So I guess there were enough.
These are kind of soft.
They're really soft. Do you want some more coffee? I'll get you guys some more coffee.
Okay.
Babies.
Superman. Oh,
Put me in the eyes.
Okay.
Okay, so then we'll just do those last few.
Okay.
I'm gonna see what Rico is so excited about.
Okay. Now, do we do anything on the
Sweet
bottom
bread.
or no? Just leave it.
Yeah, go ahead and
Line
do
the bottom?
something on the bottom.
Okay.
I'll be the mixologist.
Okay. So hand me that egg white so I can.
Hold your.
We're very busy here, Rika.
Yeah, I can see that. You guys are so busy.
So you let that cool down a little
I don't
bit.
think we're
Yeah,
soaking him enough. Oh,
well, you have to remember, yeah, you could soak them a little bit. You can pour that on there,
Yeah.
whatever. You know, whatever's easy. It's all about being easy and quick, and then that way everybody thinks you're fabulous. Because I know everybody thinks I'm fabulous, right?
Yes,
That's
yes. All those
debatable.
people that we pay think you're fabulous.
Thanks for that money, Mary.
Hey. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of.
Well, It's not going to be as pretty because we're going to be short a package because someone ate the package.
Okay, well, wait. Just wait.
Okay.
I was hungry.
Give them a stretch. Okay. Now what? do we
Okay,
do?
so I'm just going to.
Oh, you wanted this.
Yes. Why don't you incorporate that egg?
Am I folding it?
Yeah, fold it in there. Add and then here. And also it takes a 1/3 cup of cream, half and half cream, whatever you have.
And what did I tell you guys the last time when you fold in ingredients? Let me see if you remember.
You do a 8 or whatever.
Figure eight.
Ooh.
I got your
That
figure eight.
way you get everything from the bottom of the bowl.
Can you get these glob off of my thing?
This glob is called
Thank you.
egg white.
Oh my gosh. Okay, lástima.
So what else did you put in there?
I didn't put anything
Oh, you're
in
just
there.
kind of
I'm
whipping
just
it to
kind
soften
of
it?
creaming it up a little bit.
Are you gonna put honey in there?
No.
Oh.
I
Are you
put
gonna
sugar.
put? Are you gonna put? Are you gonna?
Be
Put salt
quiet.
in there?
Be quiet.
And I know this is a dessert without chocolate, and sometimes I really have a really hard time making it because it doesn't have chocolate in it.
Well, we have chocolate nearby.
Well, I'll put cocoa on
top of it to make it
And then it'll
pretty
be,
and
like I have
presentable.
chocolate. Because, if I don't have a dessert with chocolate. Okay, do you want to...
I'm just putting that over there.
yeah. So now
Oh,
we're just
like
going to mix it all
that?
together.
She
Okay.
wants to be in charge of folding.
I'm the folder.
Of course... Wait.
Ah,
Taste it. How does it taste?
she doesn't know.
Doesn't really have a taste because that
That was
I
the
did-
egg
oh,
white.
it's just sugar.
I was like, what? It doesn't have a taste? Hello?
I was just chasing the mascarpone.
We're basically the blandest of bland. Oh, don't splash me.
Splatter?
Yeah.
I'm gonna splatter you. Yeah.
What does it need?
No. What?
I think it needs more coffee.
Okay.
Luckily, I'm standing by with the baby pitcher of coffee.
Well, and then we could soak those more too. That will
I'm
help bring
waiting
out
for you
the-
to tell me when you want me to stop.
Okay.
Yes.
Now then,
okay.
now drizzle that in there, Sylvia, and we'll make them soak up more.
And then you're going to put this in the refrigerator, and you're going to let it sit for at least 6 hours.
Yeah.
That way it firms up and everything.
So you're telling me we're not going to have to taste of it on film
No, we're going to
today.
taste it because we're going to make the other dessert first. The other dessert.
Cheryl.
I'm
The
not
splattering side
splashing you.
effects.
That's why you have an apron.
Okay,
on.
so open up that other package,
Oh, and then we're gonna put it on.
and we're going to
top.
put them on top. So you guys weren't really done with your jobs. You were acting like you were done, but you weren't.
Oops.
You want the pretty side up on this.
Yeah,
though,
but
right?
you want to soak those too. You don't want to just throw them in there.
I can't tell you I'm all sticky. Here, there's the plate. But I can do this with my fingers.
Oh my god, it's not finger painting. Dimitri
You're
would
just
like that.
jealous because
You want it this way, though.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want this side soaked? It
Just
doesn't
do-
matter?
Yeah, just do the
Inside.
bottom side soak. That way.
Flat side.
Oh, you tore it.
See.
Give Cheryl something to eat.
Woo!
Is it good?
strong.
Is it strong?
Mm-hmm.
Can you scoot over there, Hilda?
And if, like I said, if you don't want to use the Marsala, you could just use some vanilla or even just, they make those syrups that everybody
they
puts
can
in.
put for your coffee.
Yeah, you could use
Oh,
that.
that's a
I mean,
good
that's just.
idea. I never thought about that.
All right, are we done?
Fix that little
No,
bowl right
I'm
there.
trying to. Bossy
my
moo cows.
cow. Come on.
Try not to bust. That will help a lot.
Okay.
Why did you do that?
Just one? You just want one there?
Well,
Okay.
yeah, we were just
All right,
missing one.
whatever.
Okay, we're going to put this in the fridge.
Oh,
Okay, you guys,
that
you
man.
need to, clean up your messes
Yeah.
that you made. Yum, 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 yum.
I can't.
the
My
fridge.
hands are all sticky. And so what are we going to make next?
We're going to make cannolis.
And you did tell these lovely people that if you're wanting a really sweet, sweet dessert, this isn't a sweet, sweet dessert.
Yeah, this is
right
not.
here.
This is not a sweet kind of dessert.
Because I'm so sweet already, I don't need to make that sweet of a
that's
dessert.
debatable.
Okay, so the next thing we're going to make are cannolis. And cannolis are very versatile. You can do...
Jumping jacks with them?
Exactly.
Okay.
And I was gonna... yeah, crunches. I do crunches in the morning. I can't remember last time I did the crunch. Like on my cereal. This is a cannoli. We bought these. They were pre-made. You can make your own cannolis, but you have to have I can't remember the name of it. It's a metal rod, because what happens is you have to wrap these around that metal rod and then you put them in the fryer and you fry them. I didn't have that metal rod, and I didn't think I should go to the tool shed and find something. So
I do have. Cheryl, this isn't monkey grooming 101.
I have the creamiest dessert all over me. Could be because I was eating it.
And these are pretty delicate. They're real soft. They're not real hard. But they're real versatile. And basically the stuffing for canola is filling.
Stuffing.
I like
What do we
stuffing.
stuff or what?
Stuffing.
What a surprise!
is ricotta cheese.
Okay.
And ricotta is in the
Of
dairy
course, if you're
section.
Italian, you should say ricotta, but she doesn't know.
I'm not. I'm half Italian, half Mexican. So.
Okay.
So what
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
Wow, thanks.
Just woke up one
we
day.
need a bowl. We need a bowl.
We have a bowl.
Well, no, here, I've got a bowl. Okay.
By the miracle of modern television.
Okay. So what I did last night was I took the ricotta.
Along with eating the lady fingers
Just
while
say
she was
that.
eating the lady fingers. She and Mom
if
had
this
some.
was sweet, I would have put it on there and eaten the whole
In
thing.
between
but
your
it's not.
bites.
So I bought a big 15-ounce container of the ricotta, the whole milk, not the skim milk or part
not a
milk.
diet.
We're not on diets.
We're not watching calories. We're not watching our
I can't tell by that.
cholesterol. What else?
And what I did was I put it in my version of a cheesecloth and in a strainer, and basically just trying to get the liquid out of it so it wouldn't be real real runny. So there, plop.
How much liquid did it come out? Or did you
It didn't. It didn't.
Oh,
it just came
So
out
it really
in
absorbed into the towel.
In the towel. And it really, the whole milk doesn't have a lot of liquid, as does the skim milk has a lot of liquid in it.
Oh, a lotta.
Okay. Okay, so you're going to add.
Well, she's all about touching the food today.
We were
isn't
going
she?
to try this 2 different ways. We're going to do half with powdered sugar and half with honey. When we were in Little Italy in Manhattan, we walked up and down the one block 17 times trying to find a place to eat. And of course, there's 5 women and we can't decide on, an Italian place to eat because they're all serving the same thing. Anyway, so we finally picked one, and it was.
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
I don't remember that.
Imagine that. If you don't scoot over
it was
and
a
quit
really
knocking
nice
me
place.
down.
It was a male waiter, and
You don't remember?
you don't remember him? Oh
No.
goodness! Can't say that you were
You have to
drinking
walk
anything.
because I was too lollygagging about the fireman from the one in the brown.
No, this is
Anyway,
much later in the day.
so
don't remember it at all.
Are you going to use all that?
Do you know we're talking? We're not giving recipes right now.
And I'm adding approximately 3-4 tablespoons of honey.
way more than I would eat.
That'll be a little probably too much because because the honey's going to make it real runny.
It won't because
Yes.
I'm going to steal some more of her
Oh.
stuff.
So you need a spoon.
Back to
because-
our childhood where we would have to split a candy bar because of course we were too poor. And we're getting a signal to rush it along. Anyway, back to the story. So we would have she and I would have to split a candy bar, so she would be the one to split it. She would cut it in half. Of course, her half would be bigger. So she would take a bite of her half. She would take a bite of her half. Then, of course, her half would be smaller than the one I had. So then she would have to take a bite of my half to equal the half that she had. So needless to say, we have food issues in our life.
Of course, Cheryl also
Okay.
every Halloween Cheryl would inventory her candy when we came home. She knew how much she had of everything. She could make her Halloween candy last till Easter, which she would inventory again.
And then my Easter candy lasts until Halloween. And how much powdered sugar am I adding?
Get quarter cup.
And
I don't think this is too runny.
Because this is a half a cup. Do you not have measuring utensils around here?
I do. Anyway, let me finish. On the cannoli,
We're
you can
guesstimating.
put whatever you want in there. You can put vanilla, you can put almond, you can put citron. It's so versatile. You
Okay.
can do whatever you want.
Well, gotta hurry up, people.
Okay,
Milk.
Sib, here, put yours in this bag, and then we'll pipe it in the thing there.
Yes, Rika.
Okay.
Your runny stuff.
Oh, quit.
Oh, and I have chocolate chips too. Where are the chocolate chips? Did you eat the chocolate chips?
They're right here.
Oh. And you can dip those in chocolate chips. Do you want some vanilla or something?
I do. I don't
Ooh, that is nice and plain and tasting and
tasteless. I mean, just kidding.
Excuse me. Okay, if you don't have
improvise.
if you don't have a pastry bag at home, the best way to do it is
Or if you're waiting for your sibling to finish up the
plastic bag.
Hurry fast.
Hurry fast, hurry! Oh my cow! Oh my cow!
So you're just gonna chip it at the end, right?
Yeah.
For decoration.
You can put chocolate chips in it. You can put sprinkles in it. You can put candied ginger or orange or whatever you want.
So we just took a baggie. We're gonna snip the bottom. And we're gonna fill our cannoli. Look at that. Is that
Oh, look how
beautiful?
pretty that is.
Where's your plate?
Right here.
And we're just gonna dip it in there on one side and dip it
Okay,
in
Sid,
there
you do
on the
that.
other.
Oh, look at that. Oh, wait, I want to taste that.
It's nice and simple and plain. That's what's nice. It's not overpowering.
Like some of my sisters.
It's not real sweet. And we just
What do you
improvised
mean? What do you mean
because
we're overpowering?
she was taking too long with the pastry bag.
Who was taking too long? I wasn't taking. Oh, Sid.
Sib was.
filling it.
Okay. Are we gonna? Should we just leave those plain?
No,
I don't want yours pretty like mine.
Mine will be prettier than yours, you big dork.
Oh my cow! That's
That's
not
not how you
right.
do it.
That's not the right way. I'm pretty sure that's the wrong way.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got tiramisu and we've got cannoli. And so the thing with the cannoli is you just stick it in your mouth.
And spit it all over the rest of your dessert.
Or the people that are accompanying you at your table. Okay, so we can't unearth this yet because it's not set, but
And these two desserts aren't, excuse me, they're not real sweet. They're not, like a mouthful of fudge in your mouth. They're just nice after dinner.
Have it with a cup of coffee.
Exactly.
or a cup of espresso or cappuccino or a nice glass of port. So, here we are with our cannolis and our tiramisu. Rika's eating. You can find us on
MySisterCan'tCook.com or Channel 4, your local channel.
Thanks for being with us. And please
Mom,
come back and
don't
see
eat
us.
the next show, okay?
Hey, have a great day. Thanks. Bye.